So, big ass, how I get that,
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for meeting me over in the break room. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this damn break room, y'all. All right. Happy Thursday to everybody. I hope you all are feeling good and doing great. Y'all see the title and y'all see the thumbnail. We definitely got a lot to talk about today. I know the other day when we went live, I promised to do call-ins and y'all, I forgot. I forgot. So needless to say, y'all, we're going to do some call-ins. I'm going to try to squeeze that in. If I get to talking too much and y'all just remind me in the chat, TMI, sis, I got something to say and I'm tired of damn typing it, okay? So let me know. Thank you so much, Jay. You so bad. I appreciate you. Okay, Auntie Vicky said you here. Hey sis. Hey Latoy, Trini, sweetheart, Sugar Pop in the building. Wickets up in here. Curly, hey Curly. Mel Grant here. Sunshine, hey Sunshine. Scarlett, Trinice, Ashley, Bashy, little mama up in the building. What's up, Capricorn lady? Monique up in here. Tiffany, pretty hair. Wait for it. Ooh, y'all is up in the building. Mrs. Queen B is here. Vitamin DC. Deborah in the building. Is it Ezra's mom? Ezra's mom. Okay, so y'all coming on in. I know y'all did what? I know y'all hit that like button. I know y'all clocked into the break room so y'all can get y'all queens. Okay, Shannon J. So y'all, we are coming up on a holiday weekend, Labor Day weekend. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's the finale. Labor Day is pretty much the finale for summer. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Summer went by really, really fast. What do y'all think? I think summer went by and was just like, it seemed like just the other day it was Memorial Day. And now it's getting ready to be Labor Day, y'all. What's up, Janae? What's up, Monique? What's up, Ahada? AJ in the building. Sade up in here, JC, Majesty, Alley Girl. Child, it seemed like we was just putting out our lawn furniture, getting ready to start doing barbecues and stuff, enjoying the summer. And child, it's almost time, very, very soon, to get out the damn snowblower if you live in that part of the country where you get snow, honey. What's up, Nisha? What's up, Lakai? What's good, sis? Hey, your girl Pearl Bria in the building. Y'all coming on in. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Kiara. Hey, Dara. So, needless to say, y'all, we got a lot to talk about. We got B Love in the building, y'all. B Love's life has never, ever, ever been in the break room. Well, child, she's here today, okay? Because B Love decided to enter the chat. And you know what? It's okay because we all have thoughts and opinions of the many things that we see on the internet. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick pick at B Love because honey, B Love says she got a thought and opinion about this mommy factor over there because y'all know B Love is a mom too. She has 2 sons, so she definitely is a mother. And so she, I assuming she watches mommy content. Okay. And sis is feeling some type of way over there. So we're gonna get into her. Okay, and we got Peaches, y'all. I've been trying to get Peaches in this break room, but Jasmine has been ripping us apart with her sagas of stories. And so we got Peach in the building, y'all. Peach was over there trying to brave through Hurricane Idalia, and she was giving us grocery shopping content. Also, something that's kind of new for her, she's featuring her oldest son more and more in her videos. Y'all, Peach told us she wanted a family of content creators. So, she has pushed her son off onto the platform. Now, y'all know her son, what is his name? Gregory Jr. She calls him McKay or something to that effect. I think that's his middle name. He's what, 15 years old. I think he just had a birthday a few months ago, and he does content. He has his own channel. Now, if you guys are not aware, we got My Jazzy Life in the building. Jasmine has been banned. Well, not her, Gregory McKay. Thank you, Lachey. Not her exactly. What's up, Rachel? Not her exactly. What's up, Rocky? But her daughter, okay, Kaylin. Y'all, they said Kaylin been banned from TikTok over there, and Jasmine came on here to let us know that she was very disgruntled about that. And okay, all right. We're gonna listen to Jasmine in a minute about her complaining about how the internet is so unfair. But like I told y'all, Peach McIntyre's son Gregory has a YouTube platform. And I'm just going to assume if he has YouTube, he probably got a TikTok and some other things too. And Peach's son has been able to put out content. I think his YouTube channel got like 40,000 plus. I think when I saw it about a month ago, it had that. It might have even more. I mean, his mother having almost 500,000 on one platform definitely helps his influence. But Jasmine is trying to figure out why I can't get the same. Jasmine wants to know, I mean, why my daughter can't have a social media account. She said other 10-year-olds in her daughter's classroom got social media. She wants to know, why is it so different for me? Says, I don't know. I really don't know. Because let's be honest, y'all, there's a lot of people that don't like Peach, right? But they haven't sabotaged her son's account. But for some reason, they sabotage old Kaylin over there. Now, maybe the difference is Peach's son is 15 and Kaylin is 10. Okay? Maybe that's a big difference. Okay? He's a teenager. 15. Teen on the end. 10. There's no teen in 10. It's 10. That's it. Now, we're not saying that 10-year-olds don't have social media, because we know, if they have cell phones, they more than likely they got social media. Maybe their parents are monitoring it. Excuse me, y'all. But to me, the difference between Jasmine and maybe Peach's son, one, he's much older, okay, and two, although Peach is obviously getting her son into social media so he can make money, and I would just assume whatever money he making go help the household, right? But let's be honest, Peach alone can help the household, right? Gregory doesn't have to do social media to help Peach pay the $600 light bill, okay? But it's giving Jasmine wants Kaylin monetized because that's more income in her home, okay? That's what it's giving. It's not giving what Peach is doing. She's just trying to, grow her son up in the social media realm because she's already doing very well with it. It's really giving I lost my Cosway promo and Kaylin, who don't like the kids. And let me throw Kaylin on here so we can get her monetized, and that'll be a little piece of the pie added to the household. In my opinion, that's what it was given. Because we know this time last year, when Jasmine insinuated that Kaylin had social media, she wouldn't tell us anything about that little girl's social media. Because like she said last year, y'all not going to go over there and ruin her channel. But for some odd reason, the other day, you felt very confident and brave to let us know Kaylin has TikTok. Child, you had the phone all in the camera showing the TikTok. Kaylin was over there telling you how to spell it, how to pronounce it, although she didn't pronounce her own TikTok sign-on name correctly, but she tried. The little girl tried. And Jasmine was like, y'all go follow my daughter. Go follow my daughter. But last year, you wouldn't even tell us what type of account she had and where it was housed at, if she had an Instagram, TikTok. I don't know. Just seemed kind of suspicious that you're struggling for coin, and now all of a sudden you need everybody to go join your daughter's TikTok over there, okay? My opinion, 10 years old, especially the type of channel Jasmine has. Jasmine has a very negative channel. Let's be honest, y'all. Peach, in a sense, does too. But Peach channel started off being more informative than Jasmine. And let's be honest, the debacle that Peach has on her channel with the kids, the husband, and all that, it's entertaining. It's like a soap opera almost. And Jasmine's I don't know, y'all. Just something about Jasmine's content is just not entertaining. It's very depressing, right? And I just don't think people really feel like, Jasmine, you need to concentrate more on that little girl and her schooling. I remember last year, Jasmine was doing Kaylin's hair, and Kaylin was sitting on the floor while her mama was doing her hair. And Kaylin asked her mother, "Would you be happy if I got an A?" Would you be happy if I got an A on my video, or not video, excuse me, my schoolwork? We know, because Jasmine has told us the little girl struggles in school. So me personally, wouldn't you be more inclined to help her get through 5th grade than to get 1,000 followers on a social media handle? Let's be honest. The girl is 10. She, in my opinion, especially as negative as response that she get, if me personally, if you are a mother who cares about the safety and privacy of your children, and knowing what you currently are going through right now, you wouldn't even be trying to influence your child on social media when the block is hot for you itself. The block is hot for Jasmine, okay? The block real hot for you. So you gonna take your daughter and throw her into the lion's den when the block is hot for your ass right now? To me, that made no sense. You're dealing with a lot of scrutiny on the internet, and so you're gonna take your baby and just push her on in there? Kayla needs to deal with school, learning how to read at her grade level and other things, right? That's what she needs to focus on. And whatever little $20, $30, $40, let's be honest, y'all, how much money do Kayla need? She's 10. She's 10. Whatever money Kayla needs, her mama and her daddy can give it to her, right? Her mama and daddy can give it to her, and that's all she needs. Kayla needs to focus on school, being a good student, not trying to get her following up on social media, because it's not doing so well for her mammy. Why would it do any better for her? Jasmine's not even excelling at it. So Kaylin's gonna think about it, y'all. Whew. All right. So then we gonna get back to that, right, Miss? Hey, Miss T. Lou. We gonna get back to that. What's up, Keisha? Janae said Jasmine ain't worried about Kaylin's safety, education. Check them out, just YouTube and Chris. Baebay. Okay. Learn how to talk clearly over there. Jasmine shows no interest in her kids' schooling. None whatsoever. We ain't never seen not one video where Jasmine was doing homework. Okay. Well, let's be honest, y'all. We haven't seen a video of Peach doing homeschooling to her kids, although she said she was homeschooling them last year, right? But at the end of the day, you would just hope that somebody is teaching somebody somewhere, right? But like I said, I think the biggest difference between Peach's son doing social media and Jasmine's daughter, obviously, y'all, there's a big age gap. There's a 5-year age gap. That boy is almost 16 years old. He's about ready to drive. Kaylin ain't nowhere near driving a car. She's 10. She'll be 11, right? And let's be honest, y'all, Kaylin needs to mature a little bit. And this is just a personal observation. This is in no way trying to humiliate Kaylin, because she's a baby, right? She's a baby. But if you really wanted to push somebody on social media, in my personal opinion, I would think Amaya would be. To me, Amaya has more of a outgoing personality than Kaylin does. Not saying that she can't do social media, but to be quite honest with you, all her children, especially the school age children, needs to focus on school. They're just, for me, to have social media just to use it, just to be, follow your friends and family, that's fine. But to push Kaylin into social media so she can make money, again, not saying obviously, y'all, there's other children out here like Ryan's Toy World, the little boy that built the channel reviewing toys. He was young too. But I'm just going to assume his parents handle let's be honest, y'all, his parents handle his social media more professionally than Jasmine did. Jasmine, if you really wanted your daughter to have a, social media following and be more professional with it, you would have did a photo shoot. And, instead of you telling people, go follow my daughter's channel in the midst of Stinkerbug screaming and hollering and pulling your hair out your head. Like, there's just more professional ways to do things. And to me, Jasmine doesn't know how to do anything professional, right? She just does it. And so that I think that's the downside. And again, I'm not saying that, her channel somebody should go and ban her channel or get her channel banned. Yeah, that, because again, the little girl has feelings and emotions. But once again, Jasmine needs to worry about her child's feelings and emotions, not the internet. She's not our child, sis. Like, God knows we don't want anything to happen to the little girl. Hence the reason why we tell you she doesn't need to be on social media, especially right now, because the block is very hot for Jasmine herself. So since if the block is hot for you, you don't think it's going to be hot for your child, ma'am? Again, it's not that people don't like Kaylin. They don't like her mama. That's what it is. And it's unfortunate for Jasmine, but what can you do? It's unfortunate. You say she pimping her. I just found it odd how she was very vocal the other day of letting people know that her daughter has a YouTube social media platform. And this time last year, she was mums the word. She didn't even want to mention, because she even said, I'm not going to tell you guys about my daughter's social media so you could go sabotage it. Then 2 days ago, you were follow Kaylin, woo, woo, follow Kaylin. It's like, girl, go sit down, Jasmine. You got bigger fish to fry, ma'am, at this point. Focus on something else, not your daughter growing to social media right now. Maybe spice your channel up, clean your channel up, and then maybe you can eventually introduce her into social media. But right now, I don't know. Being 10, she just needs to, not only that, yeah, because Jasmine said her comments are turned off and all that. Yeah, that's fine, sis. Her comments are turned off. But, Jasmine is 30 plus years old, and emotionally, she can't handle the social media. So you're going to expect your 10-year-old daughter to be able to emotionally handle social media when your big, overgrown ass can't handle social media? It's just odd to me how Jasmine, how she thinks, okay? All right, y'all. And then we got Straw Mommy Chrissy in the building. Straw Mommy Chrissy did a part 1, part 2 of a New York trip that she took with what she's calling now her Baebay. Okay. She did a trip, and we're gonna take a quick peek at that trip. We're gonna talk about that because I found something very interesting. Okay. So again, welcome to the live. Welcome to you said, is she demonetized? Is who demonetized, Ezra? Jasmine or Kaylin? I don't think Kaylin ever was monetized. And I don't think Jasmine is demonetized, if that's what you're asking. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the commentary. Let's go ahead and get into this reaction video. Y'all, we're going to start off with Chrissy, okay? Because we're going to get her on and we're going to get her off real quick. So let me go ahead and pull her up. She did, like I said, she did a part 1 and a part 2 of the video, right? And she went to New York for her birthday. So if y'all know, Chrissy's birthday was earlier this month. And I don't know if her boyfriend lives in New York or he lives in the surrounding area. I don't know if he lives in DC or something like that. But because he seemed very knowledgeable of New York and the things to try and do in New York for someone who more than likely, it just seems like he either has lived there before, lives there currently, or he's visited New York a lot, because he was able to show Chrissy a lot of what was going on. And you could just tell from the first time Chrissy went to New York when she was there with Ming, you could tell that I don't think he was in the picture then, right? And what Chrissy showed us in those videos, it looked like a woman who had never been to New York before, right? But this current video, you could tell that the person that accompanied her with this New York trip knew more about New York than she did. So again, I don't know if he lives there or what the situation is. So let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so y'all know Chrissy got all that music and stuff playing. So we get to the part right here. One thing I will say is on this trip, they did a whole lot of drinking. Baebay. I mean, it's your birthday. Have a good time. She did a whole lot of drinking on this trip.
Fruit jelly popping boba at the bottom. It was really cute. I loved it, and it tasted really, really good. So yeah, and then my boo got the second most aesthetically pleasing drink. I don't even know what that was, but he said it was good. And as you can see, there's Times Square. We had a good time here.
So let me say something about this video, you guys. One thing I could say about this video is Chrissy showed us something different than what these moms normally show us. Okay, she allowed us to go on a trip with her out of town, right? And she showed us that she was having a good time. And it just looked like she was having a good time. I really enjoyed watching the video, right? I enjoyed seeing the city of New York and the different things they were eating and stuff that she, different type of drinks. I'm going to use Chrissy's word. Aesthetically, I enjoyed the video. The one thing that threw me off with the video is, if you guys have been watching Chrissy this summer, New York is just a beautiful, y'all, let's just stop for a minute. New York is a beautiful city. Godly, that city is so beautiful. Shouts out to New York, honey. Their skyline is just breathtaking. I have this thing with cities and their skylines, and our city doesn't really have a good skyline, but New York and Chicago, to me, are two cities that have a beautiful skyline. There's other cities, but New York and Chicago are two that come to my top of my brain all of a sudden. They just a beautiful skyline. That is a beautiful city, right? It's definitely a city that never sleeps. But the one thing that bothered me about this video is, although we seen Chrissy having a good time, and we heard Chrissy say many times, mama gotta have a life too. Right? And mama does have to have a life, right? I think all us mothers in the chat can attest to that, right? However, Chrissy, since you showed us that you had a funky good time this summer, okay? She said Boo bought her a keychain, y'all. You showed us that you had a funky good time this summer. And yes, you did. However, sis, what did you do with the kids? Okay? What did you do with the kids this summer? You showed us that you took trips to California, North Carolina, New York, and those are the places that she decided to put on video. That's not including, more than likely, places that she went and she didn't film it and upload it to YouTube. But sis, let's be honest. The whole reason everybody subscribed to Chrissy's channel was because she was a mother of so many children, not because she can get a boyfriend. That's not why people subscribe to her channel, because she can have a guy dote on her, or what she considered, a man doting over her, right? That's not why people subscribe to your channel, ma'am. People subscribe to your channel because you were a mother of so many children, and people were just awed at the fact that this young girl had so many kids, right? So that's the whole meat and potatoes of Chrissy's channel. That's why it's called Strong Mommy Chrissy. Again, Chrissy also said that she doesn't really want to show her kids like that. But just like she managed to not show Boo really in this video, she could have did the same thing. Where's the trips for the kids? And let's be honest, y'all. New York is expensive, right? A drink half those drinks that Chrissy was drinking probably at the minimum were $20 a drink, right? The food that she was eating just for two, they were probably spending $100 a tab. There are many places that she could have took all her kiddos and would have spent the same amount that she spent for a trip with 2 people, opposed to a trip with 10 people for the summer. That's what baffled me about these women. It sounds like, or it looks like, that financially you might be doing a little better than you were 3 years ago when you got put out of that house in Vegas. It looks like she's doing a little bit financially better. Again, it looks that way. I don't know for sure. Well, if you're in a better financial position, sis, where is the trips with the kiddos? You didn't want to take them to Disney World. You didn't want to take them to SeaWorld or an amusement park, the fair, somewhere. Where are those videos? It's good that you got a man to sit you in the bathtub and wash your back. Sis, that's cute. That's real cute. But even with showing those videos, where are the videos with you and the kiddos enjoying yourself, right? Like, granted, somebody more than likely was watching the kids while you were in New York. But to me, in between all the trips that she took, where is the trip with all the children? And miss me with, oh, it's expensive to take trips. Well, we were telling Jasmine, where's your trip? And she got 5. Where's Chrissy's trip with 9? I don't know, y'all. That's just my opinion. Let me get over here to the chat real quick. You say you still not a fan of Chrissy? She could stay in Jersey and do all the tourist things in NYC. TMR, you really want the mommies to go to Disney? No, I don't want them to go to Disney, sis. That's just an attraction that I know that's kid friendly, right? There's many attractions in the United States. Disney is always the first one that comes to mind because here in the United States, that's like the biggest one. She could take her kids to the local carnival for all I care, right? I'm just using Disney as a reference, okay? All right. I didn't grow up rich, but my mother always put aside money to take us to museums, amusement parks, things that aren't that expensive. That's true. That was just my whole thing with the video. Like, the video was nice. I'm going to be honest with you. I enjoyed watching Chrissy enjoying New York than watching Jasmine's black screen complaining about life. I enjoyed watching Chrissy live life more than I do watching Jasmine not living life, okay? Or Olivia over there fantasizing about a man that she's never had, right? I enjoyed that more, but even with watching Chrissy, sis, we get it. We get you can find a man to touch on you. Chrissy, you've already proved that years ago, right? That you can definitely find a man, regardless if you got 9 kids or 900 kids, that you can find a man that will touch on you. Sis, point taken. We heard you. We get it. But again, where is the video of you enjoying your children? You putting all those kids in a RV or a 13-passenger van, or hell, put them all in the air on an airplane. And where are those videos? That's all I was saying. Like, sis, where is that video? We understand that mama gotta have a life too, but the kids were put here for a purpose. Okay. Janae said, I agree, Timar. The kids should have been on a trip long before yet another vacation. That's all I'm saying. Not hating on her vacation, because I'm not a hater by any means. Like, kudos to you, sis. But all I was thinking was, okay, sis, that's cute. You got a man to sit in the tub with you and wipe your feet and your legs. Okay, that's cute, Chrissy. And that's great. Where's the video where the kids were able to run up and down and enjoy themselves as being children? That's all I'm saying. CO said, I think Chrissy should take the children on a Disney cruise. Well, you said Gogita said baby steps, TMR. Well, sis, how many baby steps do we gotta take? Shit, she been baby stepping forever. That's the thing. Sometimes it just feels like y'all give Chrissy excuses, but y'all won't give Jasmine the same excuses. That's just my opinion. Gogita, no, I'm not trying to be I'm not being rude when I say that. And when I say y'all, I don't mean you in particular. I'm just meaning the people. Hell, we even seen Keisha K. Lee took her kids to Disney World this year, right? For her youngest daughter's birthday. So it's not like it's impossible. Yeah, Keisha lives in Atlanta. She managed to get to Florida and take her kids there. That's all I'm saying. Mars XO said, hey, Tamisha, Disney trip for a few days for a family that big is probably $15,000, and that's not including flights. Damn. Well, Mars XO, I'm just throwing Disney out there. Obviously, if you can't afford to go to Disney, but there are more affordable places. Peach McIntyre took her kids to Great Wolf Lodge. Great Wolf Lodge is very expensive. Now do Chrissy have Peach money? I don't know, because I don't even know how much money Peaches has. I don't even know how much money Chrissy has. But at the end of the day, all these ladies are content creators. Just create content. And I just really feel like at times you need to center it around the children as well as yourself as a woman. I'm not saying every video needs to be the kids, but at least one video out of the summer should have been dedicated to taking the kids somewhere. That's all I'm saying. Lachey said it is, but it is so worth it. You said I was just calculating the numbers, Ella, and it stressed me out. Yeah, 15K is a lot of money. Yeah, Disney definitely is not cheap. I took my kids back in 2015. It's 2023. That was 8 years ago. So it was expensive then. Obviously, y'all, it's way much more expensive now. You said Noah's Ark water park is nice as well, too. Okay, where is that at? I've never heard of that one. There's a lot of great attractions in the 50 United States besides Disney, but Disney is like one of the biggest, right? So it always comes to mind first. You said they won't even take their children to the local amusement parks in their state. That's all. Yeah, Don, that's all I'm saying. Like, she could have did that. And Chrissy is good with editing and making the videos look entertaining. So we know Chrissy could have did it. All I was saying is, it's like, sis, it's great that you can find a man to touch on you. Okay, you proved your point, Chrissy. Again, let's get back to the basics, sis. Let's get back to the whole reason why the people signed up to your channel. And it was the fact that you are mom of so many children. That's the whole reason, right? Hey, Rachel. You said 10 kids. That's crazy in 2023. Bye-bye. Very aesthetically appealing. Six Flags is in Texas, ain't it? Yeah, there's Six Flags in Texas, and there's I don't know. Is there a Six Flags in Colorado? Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I've never been to Colorado, so I'm not really sure. But Chrissy, she's been there a long time. She pretty much know. You said Life of Kiera is a good example. You said I'm taking my son to Disneyland in October for 3 days, and child, them prices are no joke, but he's worth every dime. Right, Janae, and you just have one. So obviously it'll be easier for you, but it's still a challenge for you, right? Because you got to fly you guys there, you got to house you all, you got to pay for the whatever amusement park you guys choose to go to, food, and yeah, it's definitely planning and preparation. Okay. Tennessee Hennessy said, I don't think mama's got to have a life. Her kids should be her life. No, Tennessee Hennessy, I definitely agree to mama got to have a life. I totally agree to that because I'm a mama that needed a life. No, Chrissy is not pregnant, y'all. She just went for a female checkup. She's not pregnant. It was clickbait. Walk said you got a whole year to save up for a vacation. People are always making up excuses for not having a vacation for their kids, but always seem to have money to spend on themselves, whatever. Right? I agree, Walk. I agree. Yeah, you can definitely say this time, like spring break next year, I'm going to take my kids here and I'm going to start saving up. Like I said, it just appears that Chrissy is doing better than she was 3 years ago financially. Again, it appears to look that way. So whatever she couldn't do 3 years ago, I'm just going to assume that you're in a better financial position. Again, that trip to New York, I don't know if he paid for the trip, she paid for the trip. I don't know how that went down. She didn't say. I definitely feel like Chrissy flew herself there and flew herself back. That hotel they were staying in definitely wasn't cheap, So it was a lot going on in that video. I mean, everything they did cost money. The yacht, they did a yacht cruise. That cost money. The different places they ate, all that stuff cost money, you guys. And all I'm saying is, if you can afford to do that, or even if you got in the title that it's looking like it's giving fiance vibes, I'm just going to assume that man know you got 9 kids. You would think he would say, especially if he's really into you, he would have to be that much into the fact that you're a mother of multiple children. So just like he took you and had a good time with you, he should also consider having a good time with you and those kiddos too. That's just my opinion. All right, y'all, we're gonna move on. So again, B Love stepped into the chat. All right. So B Love stepped into the chat in order to give her opinions about what's going on over here in the mommy community. Now, if you guys are not familiar, Bloveslife is a mukbang lady. Okay. I believe she's from Ohio. I think she lives in Ohio. And B Love has done very well for herself here on YouTube, right? She started off obviously like everybody else with one subscriber, and she's managed to build her channel to over a couple million subscribers. And she did it all single-handedly, um, eating food. Okay. And so I don't know if you guys know, but B Love has been in this sector for a while. I remember a few years ago, maybe about back in 2019, there were times where Liv's like when Liv was still living in Texas, there was times where Liv's Life would go live and B Love will step into her chat. So B Love has been over here in this, and I seen that with my own eyes, right? And Olivia was very excited to see the fact that B Love was in her live chat. So B Love has been over here for quite some time. So her speaking on the mommy community, especially because these are some, these are black women as well, and she's a black YouTuber. She's a black mom, and she's talking about other black YouTubers, black moms. I really wasn't shocked about that. But let's go ahead and listen to what B Love actually had to say about what was going on. So give me a moment.
Doing videos, not YouTubers. Out here, the YouTubers that are in the mommy sector, y'all, like people like Keisha Kaylee, My Jazzy Life. You got all these people. Lives Life. You got Peaches, and listen, y'all, this stuff is getting ridiculous of how these people that are watching these channels are calling CPS on them and going so far as to calling their brand deals. I'm like, what is going on? My Jazzy Life said that happened to her. I'm like, and I'm not, listen, y'all, I don't keep up on everything, but I try to watch some things. But I saw a shorts come up, and she was saying that people are calling her brand deals and letting them know that these companies and letting them know that she got a CPS case out. I'm like, what? I didn't know they went that far, y'all, but I've heard Keisha Kaylee say that they go that far to calling, stalking them, going to their building where they live, or going to their home, driving by and doing stuff. And I'll be like, wow, that's crazy. As long as I've been doing this, I've never had that happen to me.
And the reason why
B
Love has never had that happen to her, not even close. Let's be honest. Excuse me, you guys. B Love is definitely a mother, but she's not a mom with little kids. When B Love started her YouTube channel, she didn't have little children. Her two sons were much older than Jasmine's kids, right? And let's also be honest. B Love doesn't really vlog her life, right? If B Love would vlog her life and it'd be more concentrated on certain things that's going on in her home, I guarantee you people would have a difference of opinion, because let's be honest, everybody has a different type of parenting style. But the reason why B Love hadn't had the same, there's many mothers that hasn't had the same situation as Jasmine. Okay. Chrissy Marie is one of them. Simply Sabrina. It's a host of them, because their channels are not negative channels, right? Jasmine's channel is a very negative channel. She has brought a lot of negativity to her channel, and like a lot of people have advised Jasmine throughout the years, like, sis, stop bringing all that negative to your channel. If there's something going on, just handle it off the screen, right? Because now you're getting people involved in the negativity. Jasmine doesn't know how to do that, right? Not only that, I don't think B Love's husband has ever came on the internet sitting beside B Love and calling the people that are viewing or sub to her channel peasants, right? Jasmine effed up her channel when she let Chris come on here and, I guess defending her. At least that's what she thought he was doing. And all he did was further sabotage her channel by getting on here cussing people out, right? Even if people were warranted to be cussed out, there was a lot of people watching that didn't do anything, but they had to go sit there and go through to being cussed out, hearing some, being called peasants and things of that nature. Yeah, Beloved's husband has never done that. So once again, Beloved don't know what's really going on, because she even said it. I don't watch everything. I see some things right, Beloved. And again, she definitely has the right to have an opinion, but to have a more informed opinion, you would really need to be watching daily like we all do.
But I don't know. Maybe I think the mommy sector maybe get it worse because people are constantly watching you. It's more of a vlogging lifestyle. It's more of a I'm letting people know what's going on at their lifestyle, and so that makes them more prone to getting things like that happen, or people just calling like, I don't like her parenting style, because everybody's parenting style is different. It's not gonna be the same, and they peep stuff through the camera and they go and tell whoever. Not to say that everybody is right in the camera when they do raise their kids. I'm not sure, but I know I would never call CPS or other things on people where I really don't know. I don't have the proof.
Okay, but that's the thing, Beloved. People, when you watch it repeatedly all the time, people feel like that's enough proof on its own. Von Che says, TMR, they've been on Beloved lately because of how she decided to wear her hair in sister locks now, and the weight she's gained. Don't matter how many subs you have, people will find a reason to talk about you. Yeah, we definitely know that. And like I said, Beloved seems to be a nice lady. And, again, because she's not a frequent watcher of Jasmine's channel, she's not really in tune with the reason why Jasmine gets what she gets on this internet, right? She really not in tuned with it. However, Beloved has had her share of drama on her channel as well too, not to the extent of Jasmine and some of these other mothers, but she definitely has had it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. If Beloved was really that compassionate and concerned about what Jasmine is going through, I'm pretty sure, Beloved, if you saw the Jasmine shorts talk about they took her brand deal, I'm pretty sure you saw the shorts of her saying she needed an $800 camera. Beloved, have you ever got on this internet and asked for an $800 camera? No, because you make money on your channel to buy the things that you need to be able to produce mukbangs and whatever type of content that you're producing, right? Just as long as people watch your videos, you take the views of the people, which turn into cash for you, and you use that cash to finance your channel, to build your channel to where it is now, where you have a Beloved sauce that's sold on Amazon. See, Jasmine's not there yet, right? So at the end of the day, it's very, very much different. And I just really feel like Beloved gave her an opinion, but she didn't give an informed, detailed opinion, because she really isn't watching. She isn't watching what's going on. Exactly, Tasha. Buy that camera off her wish list. Exactly. And then someone else also. Oh, thank you, Jay. You so bad. Someone else also mentioned in the chat 2 other moms, Raven Elise, Trinity J. Y'all, there's plenty of Black moms on YouTube that don't get nowhere near the type of ish that these moms that we talk about. But I really feel like, for the most part, a Trinity J, a Raven Elise, a Simply Sabrina, Chrissy Marie, those women don't bring a lot of drama to their channel for the most part, because y'all, overall, all that negativity is a very bad look for your channel. We're going to watch a video here in a few minutes of Jasmine coming on here last night with her back camera not working or front camera not working. And at this point, it's starting to be ridiculous. Jasmine, if your camera is not working, you can simply put your camera on. If only your front camera is working, then turn your front camera to where the people let me say the people can see you, and then pull up your computer screen and you can see the chat from your computer screen. The fact that you keep acting like your cameras don't work, and maybe your back camera doesn't work, but the fact that your front camera does work and you have what we call a laptop, you can look at your chat on your laptop and then allow the people to see your faces. Like, cut the shenanigans already, Jasmine. It's old and redundant. I mean, let's be honest, y'all. The girl has put up more content since her camera's been broke than she did when the camera was actually working. Like, it's just, she's went live several times a day. She's put up videos. She's put out a lot of content for a person who does not have a camera, operable camera, for someone who, when she did have an operable camera. You said yes, Nyrate is pregnant with her third baby. Who's pregnant with her third? Nietzsche B? She's pregnant? I don't know, y'all. But back to Beloved, like I said, she's just observant. She obviously felt bad for Jasmine, but that's the problem. So many people on this internet has enabled Jasmine, and Jasmine doesn't like to take accountability for her own actions. The downward spiral of Jasmine's channel is due to her own negligence at a lot of times, right? A lot of things that Nietzsche's pregnant again. Oh, okay, good for her. A lot of stuff that's going on Jasmine's channel, she really doesn't have to talk about it on the internet, but Jasmine chooses to talk about it because in her mind, it's content and it's money. But all money is not good money. Sometimes addressing certain things on your channel is not a good look. Like if Jasmine had a PR, someone to help her with PR, they would tell her, Jasmine or My Jazzy, or however they reference her, you may not want to talk about that. That's why most celebrities have what they call a PR person, so they can advise you how to handle your image publicly, right? So obviously Jasmine doesn't have a PR person, so she doesn't know how to handle her image publicly, but she really doesn't need to have a PR person to do that. All you got to do, sis, is look around you, right? Every time something negative goes on in people's lives, they don't necessarily bring it to the internet, right? And if they do bring it to the internet, a lot of times they bring it to the internet when they've already went through it and they're in a better space. And so they just share a story with the people. Jasmine brings it to the internet when she's knee deep in BS. It's the weirdest thing. Oh boy. Hey Maja, what's good, sis? Oh, she announced it the other day. Oh, okay. Okay, good for her. Why can't Chris just buy it for her? Well, Taylor, we're not going to talk about that anymore, right? We're not going to discuss why Chris won't do this and why Chris won't do that. If Chris hasn't done it thus far, it just sounds like either A, he doesn't want to, or B, he doesn't have the means to do it. That's I mean, to keep asking the same redundant question and you don't get a valid answer, in my opinion, it doesn't even make sense for us to keep asking the same question where we're not getting an answer. Okay. Sarah said, Chris isn't obligated. LaToya said, Chris don't care, sis. That's why. S. Wiseman said, all Jasmine has to do is do content, ignore reactors, and tell her moms to stop reporting back to her. Well, they can her mods don't report to her more than she goes and looks for her damn self. Sunshine said Jazz don't need a PR person, she needs some common sense. That's all, Sunshine. That's all she needs. All right, so y'all, let's get back into real quick, and then we're gonna finish off with Jasmine. All right, so Peach McIntyre, y'all, it's a lot been going on with her. Y'all know about a week or so ago, it was maybe 2 weeks ago, when we was talking about Wood and the Puerto Rican. Okay, we was talking about Wood having a Puerto Rican, and it was rumored that Wood had left Peach, right? So then all of a sudden Peach started doing a lot of content. That lady with 7 kids is divorcing her husband type content. Okay, and it appears that she's put her kids in school, although she told us that she wasn't going to homeschool she was going to homeschool the children. It appears that she put the kids back in school, and and the youngest children in daycare. Okay. Well, there was a situation about a couple days ago where they were at the mall, Peach and her kids, and Wood showed up at the mall buying shoes. And Peach did a whole skit behind that. Um, Moving forward, she did a skit where Wood showed up at the house and helped her clean her house. And I just don't understand why this lady needs so much help with cleaning. I mean, she has children that are old enough to pick up after themselves. I Peach has told us many times she does not like to clean, but yet she still hasn't got the cleaning lady. It's bizarre. Well, needless to say, you guys, it's been rumored now that Peach McIntyre is possibly working with VH1 for a reality TV series. Okay. And apparently, the deal is, again, this is a rumor. The deal is that she has to have 10 million views by some date in September in order for VH1 to go with her and this ideal of a reality TV show. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't see why Peach would need a reality show. Her having kids by a man that it appears that he's a bum, that's the story of a lot of women out here. What makes Peach so special? You see what I'm saying? Like, me personally, why would VH1 pass up reality TV stars where they could do a spinoff of current reality TV stars that are on reality TV shows who already have a following, a big audience, millions of followers on their social media? Why would VH1 part from that to go find Peach McIntyre? Like, I'm just going to be honest. Who pitched the idea? Does Peach have like a manager? Is somebody managing her content? Is she with a management company? Something to that effect? I don't think so. So me personally, I think it's just a rumor. I just don't see how VH1 would want to use her for anything. I mean, what's the storyline? I'm a woman on the internet that don't like to comb my hair. I got 7 kids by a man that sometimes I love and sometimes I don't. Like, no, really, what's the reality? What's the storyline? I don't like my mama. I don't get if that is even possible. I mean, it's given more Tubi than VH1 or Zeus Network. It's really not even giving Zeus Network because Krishan Rock is on Zeus Network. I could see Krishan Rock, Zeus Network partner with her and Blueface more than I could see Peach McIntyre. Because her being a mom of 7 kids, so what? You know how many women out here? Let's be honest. I could see them going to Strong Mommy Chrissy quicker than Peach McIntyre. That's just my opinion. Because I'm going to use Strong Mommy Chrissy word that she kept using that video. Peach is not aesthetically pleasing. I'm just going to say it, okay? I mean, I have to give you my opinion. Strong Mommy Chrissy is. She's a little cuter, right? And let's be honest, y'all. The internet is a little vain, okay? Peach don't really like fixing herself up. There are times when she do fix herself up and she does look nice, but there's more times where she doesn't. I could just see them more, maybe even coming after Strong Mommy Chrissy quicker than I can Peach. I don't get it. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that's even possible? Or no, she's not. She's not. She could say they did go to Chrissy from what she said back in the day, but she didn't know what had happened. Yeah, Chrissy did mention something about some network reached out to her, but she never said what network. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it was really what Chrissy was saying it was. So I don't know. You said Peach doesn't have a personality. Chrissy does. I'll give her that much. And that's true too. Peach is just obnoxious. Chrissy actually has a personality that, in my opinion, would be more TV friendly than Peach. That's just if you wanted to compare the two, that's just my opinion, right? So I don't really see VH1 reaching out to her. Now, it's also rumored the reason why Peach was able to put the kids in daycare is because VH1 paid for it. So I'm thinking, why would VH1 pay for her children to get in daycare when they don't even know actually if they're going to have a deal with her? I don't see VH1 spending money when they don't know if the money is coming back. I don't get that, right? So that's why Ahada said, that's what I said. Tell that girl to comb her damn hair. What's wrong with her? Child, I don't know. Okay. I really don't know. But you said Peach does the most, Keisha. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I think it's just rumored, but I don't see, like, how did VH1 find you? Or did you find VH1? Is it because she went viral on, on social media? I mean, there's many people in the world that go viral. Why would VH1 pick her? Shit, VH1 didn't even pitch anything with Krishan Rock. Zeus Network picked that up. VH1 didn't even want to spend money on Krishan Rock, but they're going to spend money on Peach McIntyre? Yeah, I don't think so. I just, no. You said Chitlin Network? Could be, sis. Could be, sunshine. All right. Now, as far as Peach has also done a lot of content where she's talking about how her being with her husband affects her kids. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't really believe that. I'm not going to say it doesn't affect the children, but those kids were born into Peach and Wood's dysfunction. Not saying that's right. However, I'm just saying they were born into that dysfunction. I think Peach puts on a lot for the internet, and I don't think a lot of what she says is really what it is. I really don't. I mean, at this point, Peach and Wood need to stay together forever, ever, because who gonna be bothered with Peach and who gonna be bothered with Wood at this point? No, really. The man got like 10 kids, including the one with Peach. Who wants to be bothered with him? He can't even do nothing for you. You got too many damn kids. Imagine dating Wood and Peach dropping the kids off to your house. Like, you dating Wood, you and Wood are together and y'all live together, right? And Peach come over to drop the kids off. Imagine having to deal with her, okay? Because you dealing with her ex-husband. Baebay. Besides Peach drama, she has good content. Raven Johnson, Peach is entertaining. She used to be very entertaining. Now it's just redundant blubber at this point, in my opinion. Hey, Latrice, yeah, I don't get it, but maybe some of you guys agree. Some of you guys may disagree, but we're going to move on, okay? I think she's doing a lot of deflecting over there. Word on the curb, Wood just had another baby recently. There's a lot of rumors about Wood and his penis. Again, until Peach actually verifies the rumor, that's just what it is, a rumor at this point. I don't see how Wood would have the time to cheat. When is Peach letting Wood out of her eyesight? Let's be honest, y'all. When does Wood get a chance to get out this girl's eyesight? I don't know. I just don't believe it. I know y'all told me that he had the Puerto Rican, but I just don't believe it. Like, when Peach just seems like the type, Wood can't go to the bathroom unless she's sitting outside the door, making sure he flush and wash his hands. Okay? I don't get it. Shay K said, ratchet content and lies. How many casino trips, child? No more. Baby. Okay? All right, y'all. Let's move on. Live, laugh, and love. You said you'll pick Peach over Chrissy. So, okay. So, yeah, Paul Ruchen. So let's have a conversation real quick. If you had to watch a reality TV show, and if it was Chrissy, Strong Mama Chrissy, or Peach McIntyre, which one would you watch? If you would watch Strong Mommy Chrissy's reality TV show, put a 1 in the chat. If you would watch Peach McIntyre's reality TV show, put a 2 in the chat. All right. And we'll see which one would you guys watch. All right. Would you watch Chrissy? Put a 1 in the chat. Or would you watch Peach? Put a 2 in the chat. Ooh, a lot of y'all saying 1. Oh, y'all watching Chrissy? Y'all not watching Peach? Okay, Trisha says she watching Peach. Mom Life, she said she watching Chrissy. WH said I'm watching Chrissy. Ari said I'm watching Peach. AJ say Peach. Says Curly is on Peach. Sunshine is on Chrissy, and Nisha on Chrissy. Okay. Trini says I'm gonna do one better since I ain't watching neither one of them. Okay. You said two for the you said you watching for the drama, sis. Okay. Okay, Mrs. Queen B said I'm watching Chrissy for show, hands down. Mm-hmm. Oh, it seems like a lot of y'all watching Chrissy. Huh. That's interesting. You said Wood can barely talk. I ain't watching Peach's show. Oh, Lachey said I'm watching Peach because she's more entertaining. Okay. Okay. The rich one says I'm watching Peach. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Raven said Peach. Stephanie says I'm watching Chrissy. Says Miss Star said I ain't watching nan one of them. How about that? Brittany said I'm strong, Mommy Chrissy. I'm watching her show. I ain't watching Peach. You said, or no, you said you're gonna watch Peach. You're gonna watch Chrissy first, and then if you got time, then you'll go watch Peach. Okay. Rachel said Chris is funny, entertaining, and pleasing to the eye. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, y'all, let's be honest. That, even the Pinky Doll lady, the little the lady that's acting like an AI, ice cream, please, ice cream, please. She's getting a lot of buzz right now. But a lot of people are now like think she's light skinned something because on camera she looks very light, but then someone showed a picture of her and she's very dark, right? So again, I don't know, y'all. I don't really get into the skin color thing. Like, baby, your color is your color. I don't really get into that. And again, Peach and Chrissy both are dark skinned. So I'm not saying Chrissy is a little more aesthetically pleasing to the eye because she's lighter than Peach, because they're actually the same complexion, in my opinion. It's just Chrissy fixes herself up more than Peach. And let's be honest, y'all, people really not gonna tune in to a chick looking like Peach all the time. Like, they just not. They're not. They're just not. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let's get Peach off the screen, honey. Bye. All right. So now we're gonna get over to Jasmine. All right. So Jasmine, y'all put out a video yesterday saying that y'all sabotaged her daughter's TikTok. Okay. So let's go ahead. And figure out what y'all did to her daughter's TikTok. Now, Jasmine actually had the culprits. She named two people that she felt were the culprits. Again, I don't know if that's true. Again, this is Jasmine's talking. And again, I just don't understand why she proceeds to keep coming to the internet as if, I'm gonna say this one more time, sis, what the internet gonna do? Like, what you want us to do, sis? We can't do anything. What you want us to do? So let me go ahead and pull up her quick video. We're not gonna watch all of it, y'all. We're just gonna watch a few minutes of it. Give me a moment. Oh, okay, here it is. All right. Okay, give me a moment, y'all. Let me pull up on the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I see we lost a few in the chat, but that's okay. Hopefully they left their like. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Let me go ahead and pull up, and then we're going to go ahead and take some call-ins. We're not going to watch much of Jasmine's video. We're just going to watch a little bit of it, and then we're going to take some call-ins.
Y'all can clean up. All right, y'all. So, people have decided to make posts and hurt my daughter's, maybe hurt my child's feelings, but it's okay. We're gonna she's just gonna grow her TikTok organically. They decided to make posts and saying that we're sexually exploiting my child on TikTok and to ban her account. And that's what they did. They banned my daughter's account. I just talked to her, and the fact that these people are just so miserable. My child can't even do something that she loved doing, and they're like, let's go. And it's like it's sad. Like how y'all gonna jump on a hate train for a child? Like she ain't do nothing to y'all. Like bro, that's sad. Grown ass fucking adults bullying a kid, and the people that did it, I'm gonna say their name. I'm a name drop. Like y'all some fake ass people, bro. That Flow chick did it. That King Mike dude did it. Y'all did some whole ass shit, bro. That was really messed up.
Y'all did some whole ass shit, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is why Jasmine. Here's the thing, sis. Jasmine, you as the mother should have consoled your daughter and not have your daughter apparently so upset. Because again, it's social media, sis. People stop and start channels every damn day. It's nothing. It's nothing. You get a new sign on, boom. You reinvented yourself just like that. In a matter of like 4 minutes, you can reinvent yourself, right? So it's more like Jasmine was upset that Kaylin was upset. The fact that you even let that little girl let a tear fall out of her eye about a damn TikTok again shows me your mentality. Because I wish my child would come to me and cry because they TikTok got banned. What? Your TikTok got banned. Girl, come cry to me if your bank account got hacked. Not your damn TikTok.
That was really messed up. She ain't nothing but a kid. She just loved posting her little cute little kitty content. Her stuff was monitored by me. Nothing gets posted without my consent. But they saying that we exploit her and sexually stuff about all this. Man, that shit's crazy, bro. That shit's nasty, bro.
I mean, Jasmine, in a sense, you did exploit her the other day. You last year you wouldn't even tell the people what her social media was. 2 days ago, you had her all in the camera advertising her damn TikTok. Yeah, yes, that's called exploitation. That's basically what it's called.
Like they gonna get what they got coming to you. They have kids. I hope their kids get bullied by an adult like how they bullying my kid. That shit is crazy. That is crazy, bro. The fact that y'all made her cry, sad, sad. Y'all some sad, sick ass people, bro. Yeah, he is no king. He is a loser. He's a
Now y'all right. You do have to be at least 13. I know you got to be 13 to have a YouTube. 13 for TikTok. But y'all remember Medusa's daughter, Chris's daughter, had a TikTok too. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Jasmine? And she was so appalled that the little girl had a TikTok and she had on Jasmine wasn't appalled that the girl had a TikTok. She was appalled by how the little girl was dressed on the TikTok, right? And so, Jasmine, it's kind of the same thing. Just like you ran to Chris and told on Medusa about how his daughter was on the TikTok with her little sports bra on. Well, the people basically did what you did. They ran to TikTok and said that little girl don't need to be on TikTok because she ain't but 10 years old and her mama exploiting her. Since it's basically the same thing. Just like you stuck your nose in the business of Medusa and her daughter, right? Because running to Chris, well, the people stuck their nose in you and Kaylin's business and ran to TikTok and got her. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, sis.
disgusting. He has no life, and he's just neither one of them. They're both losers. They're bullies. They're flat out bullies. They bullying kids, yo. And I didn't even know until first of all, she told me, and then of course my mom was telling me. I'm getting screenshots.
But if you monitor her channel, how come you didn't know it was banned? You should have been monitoring her channel because she would have had an influx of people subscribing, right? Because you just announced her TikTok 2 days ago. So if you are actually monitoring her channel, then you would have known it was banned. Because again, you should have been monitoring it considering you just announced it 2 days ago. So it would have been an influx of people following her. But you say you're monitoring her channel. So if you're monitoring her channel, how come you didn't know it was banned?
I'm like, what's really going on? Can she just be happy? Like, she was, and it's crazy, y'all. If y'all was on my live stream, she was so happy about growing her TikTok. Like, and she was like, oh my God, I got a new follower. And it was something that she was happy about. Man, that shit, damn, man.
She was happy because she got a new follower. What, Jasmine, why not concentrate on her getting straight A's in school? I think that would probably satisfy her more, considering last year she said and told you, how would you feel if I got an A? Seems like you should be striving more for her becoming a better scholar in school instead of a trendy chick on TikTok at 10 years old, ma'am. Again, there are children who have TikToks, but those children more than likely don't have parents like you, sis. So I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry.
Bullying a kid, that's next level. Like, y'all bully me on a regular, but a kid, like, come on now. A kid, bullying a kid. I just told Kaylin, look, you're gonna have to grow. I said, I hate to do this to you. Since you want to do TikTok, YouTube is gonna be a little bit differently. They can't just pull your shit down like that. But of course, TikTok is real strict about certain things. I said, if you're gonna do this, we're just gonna have to try to do it organically until, I don't know. I said,
She's gonna have to do it organically. Why do you hate for her to have to do it organically when you started the TikTok last year and she was doing it organically? What's the difference from last year to this year? That's what the growth should have been anyway. Isn't that how you got your growth organically?
So it's sad, bro. Yeah, they made posts telling everybody to go and ban her account.
Andrea Daniels, excuse me, said Jazz trying to get money any way possible. She's posting like 5 vids a day to keep up vid count. Her watch time is so low and she's getting more desperate. I mean, I guess so, Andrea. I mean, this is how she pays her bills, right? And because she wants us to believe, because Cosway took her brand deal away, she's lost a ton of money. And it's funny that she said that, because somebody in my chat, I think they said it in the replay, left a comment and said, and I'm gonna quote what the person said, not verbatim, but I'm gonna summarize what they said. How would Jasmine, because if you guys remember, I told you Jasmine said that she was making the money from Cosway equivalent to what a person would make on a full-time job, 9 to 5. How would that be possible if people weren't hitting on your link? Like, why would Cosway pay you more money when they're not getting that money back from you because of your influence, right? Now, wig reviews, we've seen whole channels blossom to hundreds of thousands of subscribers off of wig reviews because people clicked the link. People weren't really clicking that link. Think about it, y'all. Jasmine, the type of things that Cosway had Jasmine advertising is not things that most people that would watch her would even use. Who's using a button machine? Who in 2023 are making buttons? I haven't wore a button since I was in like between the 6th and 8th grade, when I had a Michael Jackson button on my shirt. Needless to say, somebody stole my Michael Jackson button, and I was pissed. Okay, child, think about it, y'all. I'll go get a T-shirt with my favorite R&B or rap artist on it before I would go get a button and pin it on my shirt. Then she advertised that whole pottery machine. How many of her subscribers, I'm not saying that people watch her don't do pottery, but Jasmine's channel doesn't give that audience. There's not a bunch of pottery watching people watching her, right? Like, the type of things that they would give her to advertise, people weren't really used. And let's think about it, y'all. When the last time Jasmine actually did a Cosway brand promo on her channel? It's been a minute. It's been a long minute. So they're going to be heavily sending you money every month when they weren't even sending you products to promote on your channel, ma'am. It don't make sense, Jasmine, but it's your story. You tell it.
They made posts to tell them to go ban her account. And I feel bad because I just wanted y'all to go see. Like, she was excited about it for a while. She wasn't sharing it. And she was
Hey,
just really
Suma.
excited about growing it and all the work that she put into editing. As I know, she likes to edit, and it's not fair. It's not fair. And they're like, "Oh, she has a backup account. Let's go find it and ban it." Like, who jumps on a bandwagon to hurt a kid? Like, y'all are some real life bullies, bro. A kid, man, that shit. I don't know what to say.
Was it the patio furniture bomb? Was the last thing she promoted from
We just won't
Cosway?
share that with y'all. I mean, I try to do it because I know that a lot of y'all support Kaylin. Because y'all been here since it was just me and Kaylin, and she wanted to share that. But y'all really hurt her feelings. Really hurt her feelings, and this. I'm trying to keep.
But that's the thing, Jasmine. Unfortunately, unfortunately for your child, the people they they probably felt like they did her a favor. If they got her channel banned, it was more because the way you went about it. People felt like you were doing it for your financial gain, more for her, more than so for her. But it's over. Like okay, so they got a channel banned. She can't go start another one. You act like she can never ever have another TikTok. She can't just go start another one. I mean, it's social media. It happens all the time. Either somebody will get your channel taken down, or the platform itself will take it down. Hell, Lovely T got her Instagram taken down. Child, she ain't on here crying a river. Lovely T said, I ain't mad. I don't even make money on Instagram. But you all here crying and slipping and sliding, and the girl wasn't even making no money. Let's be honest, you don't even make money on TikTok. That's why Jasmine is not always on TikTok, because you don't make money on TikTok. The only time you really make money on TikTok is if you got brand deals from being on TikTok. That's how you make your money.
From cussing out just everybody, because, bro, seeing your kid cry because somebody bullied her to take her social media down. And it's not a kid. That's the thing. Adults did it. Adults did it and lied. That,
Well, the adults that felt like that your 10-year-old didn't need a TikTok probably did it for her own good, sis. Not necessarily sabotaging her. But see, that's the thing. That's why you should have kept your mouth shut about the girl's social media. Just like you didn't tell us about the social media last year, you shouldn't have told us about it this year. If Kaylin wants to, okay, so let's be honest. This was actually the second TikTok that Kaylin had. The first TikTok Kaylin had, Jasmine said it in that video the other day. Kaylin got a new phone and she couldn't remember her username, her password, or something. So she locked herself out to TikTok. She says, Jasmine said she had almost 1,000 then. Again, she gained those people organically. Like the little girl can't even remember her password or sign on. Does that really, again, and you say you're monitoring her channel. So if she didn't know what her username and password was, since you're the mother and you're monitoring the channel, how come you didn't have the information? And she could have still utilized the first TikTok she created. See, this is how we know that you're not monitoring that girl's platform, because whatever sign-on name and password she used, you should have knew it too. So if she would have had trouble like trying to get it onto her new phone and was having trouble remembering it, all she had to do was come to you and say, Mom, what's my password? Because I don't remember it. And you could have said, oh, hold on, let me give it to you. Yeah, but you weren't able to do that. Hence, that means you weren't monitoring her platform. Hence, the reason why the people that you are saying got her channel banned did it, because they know you're not monitoring ish. The only thing you would monitor if the check came in the mail. That's it.
she's the TikTok account is under me. So I monitor the TikTok account. Only thing she would post on her TikTok is kitty content. You know how many kids got TikTok accounts and they post kid content? And when I say kid content, all Kaylin do, if y'all saw any of her videos, she does little cute little girl videos, which like getting ready with me, putting her stuff together, putting her clothes out, putting her shoes out. For a while, she kind of wasn't really showing her face. She was just doing like different stuff, like um, going to, what is it called, y'all? Like going places and stuff. Kids, y'all just like to bully her because she's my child. Kids ain't supposed to have. You know how many kids got TikTok accounts that's younger than her? Younger than her. As long as the parent. As long as the parent is monitoring it, that's all that matters. Hell, North got a TikTok account. Northwest.
Girl, no, you're not referring or using Northwest as an example. Yes, Northwest has a TikTok account. However, I guarantee you somebody is actually monitoring. They're paid. They're paid to monitor Northwest social media. I guarantee you that. Since there's no comparison. Northwest has a social media account because her parents are famous, right? And Northwest probably doesn't even upload her own damn videos at this point.
Like y'all, I'm trying my hardest not to cry because I don't like to see my child upset. Like I'm trying not to cry. I'm gonna screenshot this to her and let her know when I get paid. I'll send it to her. Thank you, Marley. Got me want to cry. And my baby worked too hard for that. She already was a little upset because she had another account, and when she got a new phone, she lost the account information, and she had a very good amount of following. All she wanted to do was grow her following, y'all. I told her that we're just gonna keep her TikTok private, and then we'll make a YouTube channel. Oh my god. Yeah, get off my table. Mike, can you help me? Why do? Can you get him, please? Thank you. Look, I want to cry. Even though I was like, why would they do that? Why would they take her account away?
Girl, no, you're not throwing in Amaya's reaction. Oh my God. This is pitiful. Since you got better fish to fry, child, you need an $800 camera and you worrying about Kaylin's TikTok. You can't even talk on your phone because your camera don't work, but you worrying about your daughter's TikTok. Child, you got a $600 light bill, but you worried about you about to cry over Kaylin's TikTok that wasn't even making money.
Pick him up. Don't put him close to your face. I don't want him to think that might be what it is. Like y'all can bully me, talk mess about me all you want, but it's like, why can't leave my child alone? Like she didn't do nothing to nobody. All she wanted to do was, whoo. So to our supporters that was watching Kaylin, or supporting her, or had your kids follow Kaylin on TikTok, she doesn't have an account, so. It doesn't matter about the backlash. Who cares about the backlash? It's what they said. They made a post saying that we're gonna report her page and saying she's getting sexually exploited and stuff like that. And my head is hurting. And we was just in a good mood, y'all.
Yeah, I do feel that way. Who said that? Wind down. Wind down said Jasmine needs a reality check. It's like she's living in her own world, baby. She's living in a world of social media. Jasmine, y'all, I don't even know how. I've said this so many times. Jasmine really needs to go outside. Like, sis, you need to know that there's a life outside of social media. And even the life inside of social media, that life opens up to other avenues too. Instead of you promoting your daughter right now, why not work on promoting your own self, rebranding you yourself, and then get to your kids later? I mean, my God, the girls in what, fourth, fifth grade? Let's focus on honor roll. Let's focus on perfect attendance. Let's focus on her doing track and field in school. Like, let's focus, let's just let her be a child, ma'am. And we'll worry about social media. I mean, hell, when she becomes an actual preteen, if you just want her to do social media, at least let's wait till she about 12, 13. The fact that the girl's only 10 years old, again, we understand there are 10-year-olds in the world that got social media, but sis, you can't compare their situation to yours. We're gonna listen for a few more minutes, and we got to get off the screen because Jasmine gives me a headache. I'm sorry, y'all. She gives me a headache.
You pick out a box. Look, get that one up too. So it's arrived right back in here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
I don't either, Miss TLD. Suma said 10-year-olds cannot have their own TikTok. What's not clicking? No, they can't have their own TikTok. And again, Jasmine said she was monitoring the girl's TikTok, but when she got her new phone and tried to sign on to her TikTok, her original TikTok to her new phone, she didn't remember the password. Jasmine couldn't give it to her because she's not monitoring it. And that's true, J Lo. Kaylin, you said Kaylin can't even articulate as she should for her age, and she's pushing her to be a
My bad, y'all. Hold on.
you need social media in a sense can help her come out of that shell. But Kaylin, she told us last year that Kaylin was having issues. Hold on, you guys. She told us last year that Kaylin was having issues with little girls in school picking on her, right? So Kaylin, in my opinion, if that was my child, I would be focusing on more of those real relationships that the people that she has to encounter every day, opposed to dealing with relationships with people on social media that she may never encounter, right? But y'all have to understand, Jasmine, in my opinion, is emotionally delayed herself. So she can't teach Kaylin the things that she should because Jasmine hasn't actually grasped it herself. And she's what, mid 30s? What I don't know. I think she'll be 33, 34 this year. Jasmine hasn't even articulated that yet. So she can't really express it to her daughter, right? It's social media, sis. It's okay. Like, I really wish people will understand that there's more in the world than just social media. There's social media, and then there's other layers to social media. Jasmine needs to focus on her and building herself up mentally, physically, financially. And then you can work on other things. It's like Jasmine enjoys, like, where is does Chris ever come home? Like, we literally haven't heard the man in a week or so since she's been on this whole I need an $800 camera. Like, does the man ever come home, ma'am? Like, what type of conversations do you have with Chris? Because I could imagine the conversations you have with this man. His eyes probably literally roll to the back of his head. He probably rolls his eyes because her conversations are always so redundant. It's never anything new. Jasmine never comes on here. You guys, I got an idea. I'm thinking about this nut. It's always you guys. I can't do this. They won't let me do that. Blah, 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 blah. It's always a pity party with this lady. My God. I couldn't live like that. Oh Lord, I couldn't live like that. Why is there silence? I agree, wind down. You said according to Jasmine, Chris is at work working overtime. Oh, well, maybe he's helping to get that camera. You said it's like Philip has removed himself from the parent situation. He has, I don't know what, is she got on mute or something?
So
Oh, hold on. Okay. Island Girl, I'm not sure if the wish list is still up. Y'all let me know in the chat. I haven't looked, you guys. I'm just gonna be very honest. When I'm on, I haven't looked.
All right, y'all. My bad. I was talking to Ava, but Kaylin wanted to say something.
so um so um
So obviously, Jasmine, you have to be instructing your daughter on what to say, because if she wanted to say something, why she just didn't say it? My God. If somebody don't go over there and disconnect Jasmine's power so she can't power up a cell phone, a laptop, a camera, or anything, because this is ridiculous.
so they so they banned my account. I'm sorry to people that are following me, but you can't follow me anymore because people just were being mean.
Legend. Maya, go check. Go make sure that TV back on for her, please. Oh, you turn it back on for her? Ava not feeling good, y'all. I'm over here trying to do.
Okay, anyway, y'all, that's enough. I can't. It's about 15, 16 more minutes of the video. If y'all want to continue to watch it, y'all can definitely go over there and do it. It's Kaylin getting on here. Sorry, you guys, you can't follow me because they banned my account. I said, I don't know who told Jasmine that was a good idea. Since that was definitely not a good idea. Under no ways. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and take a couple call-ins. If you guys have any thoughts and opinions on any of the conversations that we had in this live today. I'm gonna give you guys a few moments. She's a disgrace. She definitely is. I can't even take it anymore, you guys. And I'm gonna say this, y'all, and I'm gonna say it with 700 in the chat. My reactions have definitely came to this end with this thing. I just can't, y'all. It's too much. Like, it makes me feel some type of way, you know. I can definitely do as much as I can, but y'all, it's starting to be too much. Like, it's very toxic, and I don't, yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. But let me pull Suma up. Hey, Suma.
Hey, I'm gonna be quick because I'm at work, but I, I I don't know where to start with Jasmine. And I think that people keep thinking at some point she's gonna like have this like moment where like things click for her. But when you have a 504 plan, that goes into adulthood. She intellectually, she does not get it. She has no clue about social norms. So she doesn't understand that anything she's put up about her children is completely inappropriate. Like her doing that to Kaylin in those last few like seconds that you posted, that is completely inappropriate.
It
And
is, Suma.
she's not gonna ever understand why. She thinks people are bullying Kaylin. Kaylin should not be on regular YouTube or on TikTok at 10 years old.
No, she shouldn't, especially with a mother who is not emotionally equipped to handle her own platform.
Right. And what's killing me is you let your child get on TikTok, but you won't even show yourself reading to your child or interacting with your children. But your child can have their own TikTok and build their own platform on a space where people are just mean in general. And I think that people don't get, well, I don't think that Jasmine understands that people don't like her based on how she mothers, not just because of who she is. It's just based on what she's shown. But I think people are really concerned about Caitlin's safety on the internet, and I think that they should be.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I mean, here's the thing. Kaylin, the part that baffled me about the situation is I'm gonna repeat myself. Last year, she wouldn't even whisper where Kaylin could be found. But all of a sudden this year, you're an advocate of letting people know that she has social media. What changed? Nothing.
Right.
Nothing
And then on top of
changed.
that, how can you're telling your audience, these are women who are 30 plus with children. Why would we watch your daughter doing what? Like, I think it's great that she has her own style and she's a cute little girl. I think that's awesome. But she's 10. Like, what do you mean? What is she gonna show people? She can't influence anybody unless it's like a family channel on like YouTube Kids. That is just inappropriate, and Jasmine's never going to get it until something like really, really bad happens. And even then, I don't think she'll understand.
I agree. I definitely agree. I mean, here's the thing. There are kids who have social media, but most times when you see those kids, they're with their parents.
Right. Like on My Baby watches the little boy Ryan who opens up toys, he plays with toys. That's on YouTube Kids. It's a family channel. I have to put in my information like I'm the parent or his dad does. He can't just go on there and have his own channel, Like that's not, I'm not really sure why she would want to expose her child to an entire platform that would literally eat her alive. And it's just inappropriate because there are people on the internet who would do anything with your child's videos and pictures.
Exactly. I mean, there are people walking around, or not walking, but there are people with legend as their screen face.
Right.
Like, Jasmine, come on. Like, girl, stop it. Like, let it go. Focus on making money on your own and not pimping your kids out to do it.
And I don't understand what her problem with that is. Like, it's really gratifying to be a hard worker, to see
It
the fruits of
is.
your labor. Like, I worked really hard for this and I got it. Nobody, I think, like, what she's not getting is that people want to see you get it out the mud and then you can relish in what the fuck you did. You don't have to stay in that place. Like, she's always just complaining about, like, what she can't do. There are a million things she can do right now. She could literally do anything to get an LLC. It costs $65 and she could get it today and become her own business. She could have saved that little printing press thing for the t-shirts, made t-shirts. She could have been out here popping. She could go and meet up with other like creatives in Austin. She doesn't do anything like that. And now she's putting her children on the internet to be fucked up. Like, that's just crazy to me.
Yeah, especially going through your mental health is not okay. So how do you have the strength to help your child when you don't even have the strength to help yourself?
Right.
Now, give me a moment, Suma. Let me let Dr. Amira speak. Hey, Dr. Amira.
Hey, ladies. Hi. Let me say one thing, y'all. I'm just going to say this and I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to drop the mic. Once a pimp, always a pimp. Goodbye.
Bye, Dr. Amira. You are so funny. Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all. I mean, Suma, thanks for coming up and speaking your truth like you always do. I really appreciate you. Yes, sis, I get it. Me too, as well. Um, here's the thing, y'all. We've said it many times, and we already know what the final analysis is going to be with Jasmine. Jasmine herself has to figure out what she's going to do with herself and her social media and her life and her kids' life. And I pray, and I mean this very honestly, y'all. I pray for Jasmine's strength and her and her to have the acknowledgement to know that there definitely need to be some changes. Jasmine will reach another age here in a few weeks. She'll be a year older. And it just seems like Jasmine is still where she was when I found her almost 5 years ago. There's no growth. There's no growth in her or her content. It just isn't. And a lot of you guys maybe you guys can agree, and maybe some of you guys can't agree. When I showed you guys Chrissy's video in the beginning, although I had an opinion about it, but one thing I can appreciate is Chrissy just showed us living life. Although she may have some struggles, but we didn't necessarily need to be a part of that all the time. Sometimes you can talk about it. She does, Suma. She really does. Sometimes you can talk about it. You can talk about the struggle. But since every conversation shouldn't be a struggle, like there has to be at some point where you have an aha moment. Right, the whole pimping mentality. And where is Philip? What does Philip think about, especially if she's articulating to Philip what she's currently going through when it comes to social media? Philip himself got off social media. I don't know what the reasons were. Even Hannah decided not to be a part of YouTube anymore because of what she was going through. But Jasmine, you want to keep just pushing your daughter in the lion's den? Like, I don't get it. You said a bad madam, Tanya? Yeah, Braces said, I love Chrissy's vacation vlog. I enjoyed watching it. I really did. I enjoyed watching the different drinks they were drinking and the food. And I'm gonna use Chrissy's word again. It was aesthetically pleasing to watch. It was better than watching Jasmine laying on the floor groveling about somebody got her daughter's TikTok banned, as if that's the end of the world. Like, there's so many other things to worry about. Girl, you got a $600 light bill over there. You better worry about something else. Child, please. You said Chrissy doesn't throw her kids on here to make her money. I respect her for that. Exactly. Once upon a time, Chrissy did use her kids, but over time, Chrissy just decided to start phasing them out. And that makes sense, you guys, because again, you can't control people on how they react to you via a reaction video or a comment section. You just can't control it. So what you do is you minimize it so people won't have that much control. All right, y'all. That's my time. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate Dr. Amara and Suma coming up, speaking their opinions. I appreciate all of you all in the chat voicing your opinions. Thank y'all so much for holding strong with this video as long as you have. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I definitely enjoyed giving it to y'all. But I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I've said this before, but I've never, ever said I'm gone completely. But the reactions on these moms are going to be lesser and lesser. And one of the biggest reasons, you guys, is because I myself am opening my brand, reopening MELVIROSE Beauty and opening Be Chic Candle. And I just won't have the time to really watch it like I used to. Okay. So you guys want to keep subscribing, you can. I definitely will give you good content because y'all know I got a good personality and I definitely make it fun for you guys to watch and listen. And at times, if there's something interesting going on with the moms, we can definitely talk about it. But they can't just be the total focal point anymore because mentally, it's too much for me. I don't want to be in a negative space all the time. And that's how I feel when I watch Jasmine. It puts me in a negative space and I just can't. Thank you, Suma. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm going to talk to y'all real soon. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Hey, Ace, remember, sub what you love. Bye.